And so now I want to talk about this experiment that I'm doing, possibly an improvement in cardiovascular status. I wanted to test this out, so I checked my blood pressure before making this video, and so let's see what's happened after 30 minutes of There is a health hack that I'm sure a lot of you guys haven't even heard of. It's such a simple biohack. I can't even say it's a biohack because it's something we can pretty much do every day if we really put our minds to it. This simple activity seems to lower inflammation, provide some pain relief, improve your mood, improve wound and tissue healing, improve blood sugar control, and also acts as a blood thinner. And I honestly don't know why more people don't know about this. But I am talking about this biohack, earthing or grounding. What the hell does that even mean? Well, to put it in very simple terms, it's basically when you are in direct contact with the earth, okay? Whether that's through the palms of your hands or the soles of your feet, or basically any contact between the earth itself and your skin. See, what a lot of people may or may not know about already is that the earth is magnetic and it releases a negative charge. Now, when you get in contact with the earth, with your bare skin, you absorb electrons, and those electrons enter through your system and acts as a powerful antioxidant. Yeah, I couldn't believe that either. Now, I know that there is some deep science and mechanisms into it at a quantum level, but I won't get into that today. You can actually do a really quick Google search on this, and there are some awesome videos on YouTube that explain exactly how grounding works and its mechanisms. Now, how is that relevant to us today? Well, a lot of us aren't practicing grounding or earthing. We remain very insulated from the earth, from the footwear that we have on, to the roads that we've made, the houses that we currently live on, multiple stories high. We've insulated ourselves in a way that we've severed this connection with the earth. Now, if we look at human evolution, we know that for the most time that we have been here on this earth, we have been connected to the ground almost entirely. For hundreds of thousands, actually scrap that, for millions of years throughout human evolution. Simply put, in the eyes of evolution, that is how our biological systems have evolved, being electrically grounded at all times. And so to me, it just makes sense that the science is coming out saying that there's actually benefits when you connect yourself with the earth through your skin, taking into consideration how unhealthy the population is currently around the world. Such a simple act like grounding can have these sort of effects. It honestly just blows my mind. So how do we implement that in our day-to-day lives? Easy. Just stand outside. You can walk barefoot in the earth, walk around the grass, outside your lawn, in a park, just without any, footwear. Or you can even do basic activities like gardening, going for a swim at the beach, cooking outdoors, anything to basically keep you grounded. And there are multiple ways that you can stay grounded for multiple hours during the day without needing to set foot outside. I.e., you can get yourself an earthing mat, which you can connect through an earthing pin via a wiring system, which I'm currently right now sitting on. Yes, right now my behind is currently sitting on an earthing mat, so I'm electrically grounded from the duration that I've been making this video. Now, I have a little bit of an experiment that I will get into in just a bit, but one of the benefits that really strikes me is the blood thinning effects of grounding. As a nurse, I know this is huge because a lot of the patients that we see in hospital are put on, blood thinners to prevent blood clots for certain conditions. And connecting yourself with the earth can essentially do a very similar thing. And if you think about it, the less viscous and thin your blood is, your heart doesn't have to work as hard to pump the blood around. So improvement in cardiovascular status, I think that's a benefit that a lot of people can definitely reap from just simply getting connected with the earth. And so yes, I do practice a lot of grounding in my day-to-day life. I actually sleep with this grounding mat. So whenever I am asleep and rested, I am connected to the earth. And so I experience all those benefits as I sleep. If I could ground myself even more, I would do so. And so any time that I can connect myself with the earth or sit on my grounding mat, I try and do that as much as I can. So yeah, that's it about grounding. Now, I want to know more about your thoughts around this. I want to know people's experiences with grounding, if you've got any. Now, the things that I've experienced, I wouldn't say they were noticeable, but I like to think of it this way. Like when you take multivitamins or any sort of nutritional supplement, you don't necessarily see huge differences in your health all the time. And so I see the same way with grounding. I mean, I think it's a very small investment to get yourself grounded. You know, even buying a mat, they don't cost that much. And so now I want to talk about this experiment that I'm doing. So I talked about the blood viscosity going down whilst grounded, and also possibly an improvement in cardiovascular status. I wanted to test this out. So I checked my blood pressure before making this video. And so let's see what's happened after 30 minutes of grounding. All right, so it's 12:41. I've just sat down on my computer, and I'm going to take my blood pressure for an experiment. So I'm going to check it now, and I'm going to check it again in 30 minutes time. All right. Okay. So this is my current blood pressure and my heart rate. So I am at, don't know if that can be flipped around, but that is at 128/79. And the heart rate I've got right now is 91. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to record a YouTube video. And while I'm recording the video, I'll be sitting on a grounding mat. Hey, so let's check back in about 30 minutes. So it's now 12:43. I'll be checking in around 1:15 p.m. This is my blood pressure 30 minutes later. I'll try to reverse this and so everyone can see. It's 113/74, heart rate of 81. So that's more than a 10 millimeters of mercury drop on my systolic blood pressure. My heart rate also dropped to 81. Again, this is just a small little experiment. I'm not saying that this is causally because of grounding. I mean, there could have been a lot of factors into play here, but it's just something that I wanted to show you guys, which may or may not be of interest. But pretty much from the time that I've been sitting here grounding, my blood pressure, according to the machine right now, has dropped. So yeah, guys, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Share the video if you think it was very useful or helpful to you. And leave a comment down below. Feel free to interact with me. I like to respond to as many comments as possible. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so already. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video. Cheers.